All right, welcome to Paris. We're on the road against PSG, and I mean, I'm not sure that I think that we actually have much of a chance, but apparently people in the media and the board and everybody else thinks that we do. We have 42 points from 28 matches. They only have 40 from 28. PSG have had a really poor season, and I mean, let's go make it worse, absolutely. But I'm a little surprised that it's been this bad for PSG. I wonder if it doesn't have something to do with all the legendary players and the fact that they probably don't have any to be in the season. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. And whether they're a good team or not, they sure have been holding on to the ball here. It would be nice if we could get the ball back, and this isn't going to do it. And it was Solé with a shot, and it was Luka Netz, whoever called for the foul. That didn't take him long. Yashin ends up grabbing that in the end. Luka Netz with the yellow card, less than 1 minute into the match, which apparently is the Augsburg way. And here is Netz throwing it. Garnacho looking forward to somebody or other. It didn't quite work. Maradona's back, and there he is. He's back with us. Galic over to Broya, and he misses the sitter. My goodness, you have to score that. Good heavens, how did he miss that one? Good job of Maradona, and it was Maradona there with the pass, and I don't know how he missed that. I mean, you're not going to get a better opportunity than that one. So about 10 minutes into this match, Donnarumma made a big mistake, but it ended up not costing him anyway. And we'll see what we can do here. Again, we have to get the ball. We don't want them to hold on to the ball all day. There's Netz trying, but it doesn't quite succeed. There's Broya. He had it for a second. Had it for a second and then got rid of it right away. And the header by Marquinhos is over everybody's head. There's Yashin again. Over to Netz. Netz takes it up now left side. Garnacho. Looking for Broya, couldn't find him. Maradona and takes a shot from a really awkward range and from a long way away, and it doesn't quite work. And now we need to get the ball back again. There's Mendez, and again, as usual, this is the wonder kid list. And Yashin, what a save! Good heavens! Good night. Our defenses are really on the state of alert. I talk a lot about pace and acceleration, but when you're playing against the likes of PSG, they're pretty fast. I mean, being fast alone is not going to do it here. Boyomo to Netz, and that was really poor by Luka Netz, but he wins it back. Seiko now, over to Boyomo, and Netz won it back, by the way, without getting another yellow card. Could be worse. Broya couldn't get onto that. Waltz to Roca, Maradona, and that's not going to do it. So much for the Augsburg cheat code. As I've been saying, it's not that easy. Galic, and he couldn't do much with it. Boy, he and Broya just surrounded that player and ended up winning a corner out of nothing. I mean, that was absolutely nothing that we had, and they turned it into something. So that's pretty good. Maradona can't get it over to Seiko's head, and he's offside. It's not unusual to see that happen. That's a football manager specialty. So we're about 20 minutes in, still no score. And to be honest with you, I don't think either side has really been that close to scoring other than Broya missing the sitter. That was about it. Broya wins it back and then loses it right away. Giving him too much space, and Yashin's there to hold it in the end. We're giving them too much space when they come attacking like that, so we need to figure something else out. We're not doing the good job of the gegenpress. Netz forward to Broya, and he was trying to pass it, I think, to Galic, and I couldn't find him. Waltz, that doesn't do much. Netz. Back to the other side. Man, look at Luka Netz go. That's why you want to have speed at that position. You can do stuff like that. Still nothing, and it ends up with Netz once again. He's having a great match. Another big run. And he's dispossessed, and that's out for a corner. So we'll take that. We'll take that any day of the week. There's Diego, and he can't find Seiko. That was a really awkward angle. That wasn't very well placed, I would say. We have prevented them from scoring once again. So it continues. That's to Garnacho to Pedro Roca. This is more like it. Garnacho back to Boyomo. Boyomo walks it up, finds Waltz, over to Nets again, good. Or to Broya, there we, oh man. I don't know what's going on with Broya today. Galic over to Vargianidis to Waltz. I'm wondering if he has a dislike of big matches. Remember, that doesn't show up until you're 22. If he has a dislike of big matches, that would explain it, because they continue to have a reputation higher than we do. That would explain why he's missed 2 absolute sitters. We might want to take him out here at halftime. And Maradona knocks that out for a throw. Beautiful job by Maradona. I think we're going to put Diego probably up front here at halftime, and then we'll put in Ricky J. Jones on the side. Or we'll put in Alonga maybe. We'll figure something out. It'll be interesting, and we'll try to get ourselves a little bit more speed. It's raining again. It's been the Augsburg rain, I'll tell you what. Every time it rains, it feels like we end up doing fairly well. And Galic wins that back, so it ends up going a little bit better than expected. But they have the ball again, and this is popped up once again, and it's a corner once again. We got about 10 minutes left in this half. I'm not so certain how much I like what I'm seeing. I'm not so certain if we're supposed to be the underdogs or not. Yashi ends up grabbing this. You know, I don't think PSG have an actual manager. I think that's their assistant. Boyomo over to Seiko. Pedro Roca. Back to Boyomo. Nets. Boyomo to Waltz. Back to Seiko. Almost looks like PSG has an extra player the way they're playing on defense. Yeah, Yindus ends up going back to Yashin, and we go over to Enzo Boyomo again. Yep, see, they're playing further back, and it's really, really bothering our attack. That's for sure. There goes Boyomo trying to catch up. He actually does a very good job getting back, and an excellent job there preventing a shot. So Boyomo's showing his speed, strutting his stuff a little bit there. That I liked a lot. We're going to look far post, and that's going to be headed out, and that will be a throw. Not too bad. Not too bad. We didn't give up a goal. That's the important thing. Bouncing around like crazy down there, but we still can't get it out. And there's Garnacho knocking it as forward as far as Broya. And that's, I think, going to be the end of the half. That is. So end of the first half here, and it hasn't been exactly the best first half in the world for Augsburg. Nothing to score. I suppose the fact that we haven't given up a goal alone shows that we're playing okay. Luka Netz is playing a little bit out of himself, but it's Broya who I'm worried about. So we're going to do this. We're going to put on Alonga. We'll have those two switch. Galic hasn't really done much at all, so we're going to try Ricky J. Jones here. That'll give us a little bit more speed. Then I'm thinking, do we want Nets on? I think we'll put El Shewi on, because I worry about Nets getting himself sent off. So here we go for another 30 or another 45. Ricky J. Jones probably won't know what to do with himself. He has not been in this position yet. Pedro Roca over to Seiko. And I know that, assuming that Broya does not like big matches, we're just replacing one kind of inconsistency for another. Seiko wins that in the end. But Jones is a little bit faster. That's the thing I'm banking on. Man, what a save by Yashin. Oh, man. Luis Muriel, and that is absolutely clean and onside. And it's just a poor job there by the defender who ended up behind him, and that was it. Well, we're down 1-0. Seiko to Waltz, and yeah, that didn't work very well, did it? Waltz ends up fouling. That, you know, it won't be a card. I thought for sure he'd wind up with a card. We'd have more problems. Knocks us down to 6th place. There's Maradona. Seiko almost getting the equalizer there. That was very, very close. What a pass by Maradona. It's Garnacho who's having a poor match. We're going to take him out here in a second. In fact, we'll do that right now. Hitting the wrong button. So we've advanced further forward than I wanted, but it's okay. Long is going to go to that side. Garnacho is not playing well at all. I think we'll put in Rukavina. And we'll kind of go from there. And see, Yashi now with the 6.3 rating. I think that's a little bit harsh. Along, I mean, because he went out the wrong time once, what happened to the defender? Garnacho. Maradona to Jones, and he's in a great position, but he's offside, just barely. That'll be a goal kick, I think, yeah. So great save there by Yashin, and he gave him a bad match rating after a save like that. I don't understand it. Maradona over to Waltz, and it ends up with Alonga. Jones had a chance, but couldn't make it count. Diagonidis doesn't quite happen, and so it's that lack of consistency, unfortunately, from Ricky J. Jones that's still hurting him. Honestly, I'm not quite certain how long we'll end up staying with him because, as you've seen, we have a lot of very fast players, and we will be able to get more, I think, here in the next transfer window. El Shewi just barely able to clear that. I thought it was going to be an own goal for a second. So still 1-0 for PSG. Means that we have a chance, and I mean, if there's a chance, then there's a chance. El Shewi's going to be sent off for that. So there's not a chance now. Straight red card, and there was no question about it. That was really, really bad. So, yeah, he wasn't on for very long. He was not on for very long, and we'll see what happens here since we only have one fullback. Yashi makes that save. In fact, I think I have another change I can make. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I think we might be able to do something else. Let's put him down there and see. Yeah, there's not too much that we can do here because we already took. So we took Nets off because we wanted to prevent exactly what wound up happening. We could put Garcia on, or we could put Samuel Illing on, and it's going to be probably just about the same either way. I mean, I think Garcia, yeah, he does have a little bit of ability to play that position, so we'll go with him. But yeah, that really leaves us kind of in a lurch, and that makes us a little bit awkward. Still only down 1-0. And there is a chance. Pedro Roca forward for, I think it was Jones. Longa ends up coming down with it, and there is Jones with the shot, and he's going to be called for offside. We're trying to train him on beating the offside trap, but I don't think it's done very much so far. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. And you can see they have just dominated the ball in midfield because we're down to a single defensive midfielder. Hakimi now. And that was a poor finish by them. So, I mean, there still is a chance. Yashin now. Knocks it forward looking for Rukavina. Couldn't find him. Rukavina does win it, though. Along with Jones. Jones shaking men off over to Viaginidis. One day I'll learn how to say his name. Seiko. Back to our Greek friend. Now to Enzo Boyomo. Back to Seiko. So we have retreated. And he gives up possession. Jones is there in time to win it and just doesn't do it. That's your inconsistency. And PSG were onside. That's kind of surprising to me. So PSG end up with a clean shot on goal. Well, not fully on goal, but it was close. Clean shot from a good range. And we're just running behind him, aren't we? So it's all PSG here. Here comes the corner. We're not going to go to very defensive. It's one of the worst pieces of advice in all of Football Manager. Maradona knocks that one out, so it is what it is. But yeah, this is not boding so well for us. Maradona does win this over to Jones. Jones, and doesn't do very much with that at all, does he? So having Jones play up front hasn't worked so well. In fact, I think we're going to make a tactical change here in a second because he's not really up for the task. What we're going to do here is let's see. I think we're going to probably put Alonga up front, have Jones maybe on that side, and see if that helps a little bit. Again, I mean, only 10 minutes left in this match, but maybe that'll be enough to get a spark. I don't know. We don't have any substitutions left. Of course, it would help if we got the ball back. Allowing them to have these wide open runs in on goal like that is not helping our cause. There's Lanzini. And it's Alonga getting his head on that one and knocking it out. So, again, about 10 minutes left. Let's see what we can do. Up and back. It was a shot, and it was far, high, and wide, always rising. Seiko back to the Greek, over to Jones. Good move by Jones, and that is out for a corner. So that was positive. Maybe he prefers playing in this position. I don't know. You never know which Jones you're getting in your save. Here comes Maradona. Far post, Seiko just can't get his head onto that one, unfortunately, but that's another corner. Mendez ended up a little bit too slow. He's going to go, I think, near post. Yep. Ends up with Jones, back to Maradona. Bukovina just couldn't get into position, so it's Yaganidis. And we've lost possession. Seiko with us now, and we really need to hurry. Jones wasn't even paying attention. Oh, he's got it now, though. It's that inconsistency. Man, Maradona's so close. Jones, Waltz, now Alonga with it. Jones. And Waltz was behind that, so now we really are in trouble. They have numbers on us. Very good job forcing the corner, but the corner is better than allowing them to score again. Still 1-0 for PSG. Headed up and out by the Greeks, so that's pretty good. And it's headed back to Yashin. Fortunate there for Garcia. I don't know that that was necessarily the best choice. Bukovina then loses it right away, so we still need to work on our heading, and fortunately we were able to prevent it from going in that time. Not sure about this, though.
Torschütze heute Nachmittag für das Team der Torschützen.
They're disallowing that one, so apparently he was offside. I thought it looked clean. Now he's offside. He's offside right there.
Torschütze heute Nachmittag für das Team der Torschützen.
Garcia had it and then lost it right away. Seiko now has it and ends up just giving it straight back. Well, I'll tell you, we have definitely been dominated by PSG so far in this match. Yashin ends up with it, but we haven't had any possession, I'll tell you that. This has been all PSG all the way. I think it's amazing that we make it to this level, but we're not quite good enough yet. Seiko knocks that one out for a throw, and that gives you an idea of just how good these teams are. This will be just the final seconds here. Let's see if this throw even comes off. And it won't. And So Augsburg lose this one 1-0. It was a close and hard-fought match, but it wasn't quite good enough for us. We'll take a look there quickly at the XG. We did lose the XG battle, but just by a little bit. We were a little bit hard done by not being able to win, and that mistake there on defense really cost us, and so we lose another match. That's the way that this one ends. I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.